In the background, I wanted to do a little demo of RetroGate74PulseBoard software. These are devices that are next to me, little signal strength levels. I kind of have the little old school theme kind of going on. Let's see, I'm going to click on one to connect to it. Well, sorry, not to connect, to show me the stats on it. I'm not connected yet, but I can see stats and history even though I'm not connected to it. So it's storing things locally in a core data set in the app. It is updating the visible signal strength here because it sees it in a scan. And I can click on Brewer Pulse Sim. This is a device that's not connectable. So I'm not in range or somebody else is already connected to it. But I click on one. Brewer Desk stat that is. I got down here, I can see stats as to like what's been happening, little logs, I can clear that. But here I'm going to hit connect. So I'm connecting to the Brewer Desk PulseBoard. Go to history, and the clicking in the background is simulating pulse counts that go to the board. So it'll be kind of randomly like money in, money out that's being displayed. I can see under my event log when I see new stuff coming in. But at any point in time, I can hit refresh up here, and it will reach out to the device and look for anything new. So I have more money in, money out events because of the pulsing that's going on behind me. Command set time is something that happens when I connect to it. Like whenever I connect to a device, I have the most recent time, and I'm making sure that it's set and up to date, so that all my timestamps on all the events that are recorded in its memory are as accurate as possible. But I have an edit tab where I can go over here and I can edit some settings on the device that don't always apply. I've got direct access to some relays on the board and the ability to set different meter values on here. Under stats, there's just a couple different places where it has summaries, but I even have over-the-air updates that I can run. I can select a firmware. Let's see, select firmware, and pick the firmware. I'm just going to hit cancel, and then I would be able to upload it. I'm letting this run through some tests, so I'm not going to do a firmware update on it. But I can connect to multiple devices. I'll go over to P1, Brewer P1, hit connect. Same thing, I got a little spinning guy down there saying that, it connected successfully, and I got these different events downloading stuff. I can see on the summary page that this guy has 21 events. It's booted up twice, since it's been wiped. Event entries, last memory page. Some of this stuff doesn't apply to much, but another thing I'm doing is I'm getting the address information off these mobile devices, like when you connect to it. So it's not uploading to the device, but it's keeping record for me when I come back and I'm looking through some of the history. I know where this device was at when I collected it in case I didn't name it properly. Anyway, with all this, the exact meter in, meter out, or pulse counts on the device, and the timestamp of like when these numbers were, the denomination of the money that came in, and like the service period of like when you connected. There's some good reports that can come out of this. So that's all.